Lizzo. So I can remember hearing her music going back to 2018, UK official chart, BBC Radio 1. I heard the song Juice, and I actually remember it was a song on Spotify's top hits list. And I thought, man, she's interesting. Cool song. I don't know why that never became a mainstream hit, but oh well. And then Truth Hurts blew up number one. I think it was like 8 weeks it was up there. Then Good as Hell. And then Because I Love You is the newest song. And I know she's got something else. I forget who it was, what she's with. But Lizzo, instant sensation. And I know that she'd been around since 2015. And for all intents and purposes, likable. And she's good. And, I've heard everybody go ahead and talk about her weight. And again, this is where I haven't done too much. I just need to get into subjects that are not about all the politically driven kind of bullshit because I want to get away from that for right now. So this was a good subject I saw that I thought would be good to go and bring up because when I follow women on Instagram or TikTok, listen, I mean, I'm a guy. I admire beauty and I follow a lot of women because they are beautiful. So, I mean, there is something about that. And beauty I find in so many different shapes, sizes, and colors. I'm equal opportunity to beauty. Liz is a good looking girl. No doubt about it. And needless to say, I probably dated a couple of girls that looked about same size, same skin color, all that looks like Lizzo, but probably not as rich. And probably not as flamboyant as very charismatic, if you will, she is. Because she is. And so I like the way she responded here because she says that when Lizzo's name is dropped because a woman who's probably a big, beautiful woman, a BBW, which I'll never use that term necessarily. I don't care for it. But a woman who's, plus size or thicker, whatever, if somebody uses her name to represent a woman who's a heavier set woman, she says, bitch, that's a compliment. Good for her. She gets it. Listen, and that's the way you're going to have to handle it. You got to come back with, kill them with kindness. That's all you can do. So people have gone after her for her weight. And I mean, listen, I would only hope that she seems like a sweet girl. I just want to make sure that, whatever happens, I know for myself, I can speak on the fact of being overweight. And I still am, very much so. But as long as you're healthy, I mean, the one thing is I was diabetic and I can still get back to that if I don't watch myself. But that's the one thing I would worry about her. I mean, she's still very young. And I saw that she used to be even, not so much weight before. And, to me, no difference. Still a good looking girl. But I would worry about her weight. Only for the fact that I hope that she'll stay healthy and that she can go on to sing and rap and do whatever she does and entertain us for years and years to come. That's all I hope is for health and happiness for her. And I hope for every woman to feel the same way. So in the story here, she says in her TikTok, which I'm going to play for you in just a second. Actually, I'll just play you the TikTok. Let's go ahead and play exactly what she says.
Yo, so every time there is a big girl on this app, I find that people always put my name in the comments. And to the people who be putting my name in the comments, thank you. Because you know what? If every time you see a big girl on this app loving on herself and putting herself out there and being confident and loving her body, you think of me or you think she looks like me, bitch, that is a what? Compliment. That means I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Letting you bitches know that next time you try to make fun of a woman for her body or her size, that bitch, we're out here and we don't give a fuck. And we're confident and we're bad bitches and we're cover stars. And yeah, we get the motherfucking views, the likes, and the motherfucking clicks because we it. Shit. Bitch.
There you go. She said a little bit more, but you get the point. So I can appreciate it. So she says what she says here. And her TikTok page is full of videos celebrating her size. Now, she called out the app for removing posts in which she was wearing bathing suits, while Charlie D'Amelio's bikini videos were kept up. Now, that's wrong. And there's nothing wrong with her. Again, we're supposed to be an accepting society these days. Okay? I don't get this part. So, when it comes to acceptance, there's a lot about when it comes to gay acceptance. So LGBTQIACCP, IAACP, I think it is, right? So anybody that's gay or transgendered, transsexual, whatever, We're supposed to be accepting of that. So we are very acceptant society, I think, for the most part. I mean, if I see two guys kissing on camera, I'm like, okay, I might have been irked before because I'm like, that's just not something I would do, but that's everyday life. Now it's just commonplace. So it's normal. And that's okay. But except for Hollywood, that show Hollywood on Netflix, I mean, it was just predatory gay sex. That's wrong. And that's where I crossed the line. I couldn't watch that show after that. Now, with this right here, so, okay, different taste, guys. Yeah, different story for different folks. So not everybody's enjoying it. And, I like the fact that she's confident about it. I love it. I want every woman to feel that way. That's the way I want my woman to be. And I'm still single. And, the dating during coronavirus, that's been long gone for 3 months. I haven't even thought about it. But in this sense, I'm with Lizzo. I'm like, guys like it. There are guys that are, and it's not because of her money. They probably find her attractive. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys that find her attractive. Is it the normal thing? No. But again, I don't mind. I mean, on TikTok, I really wasn't so much into like really skinnier girls as of late, but there's a lot of beautiful women on TikTok. I mean, it's a lot. Gives me hope, as a matter of fact. A lot of beautiful young women that are on TikTok all over the place. Lizzo shouldn't have any issues being on there and kind of sing her own piece and being her own part. And she's a big, big influencer on there, along with Instagram and everywhere else that she's on. She's a big deal. So why are you going to go ahead and censor her and shut her off? That's pretty bad. I mean, I can understand hate speech. I can understand, other areas, but accepting people for who they are. I mean, honestly, I don't get that part. So anyway, she says, quote, TikTok keeps taking on my videos with me in my bathing suits, but allows other girls with girls in bathing suits. I wonder why. TikTok, we need to talk. And see, she's handling it very well. Now, she talked about appreciation for body in an interview with Essence last year. Quote, I'm doing this for myself. I love creating shapes with my body, and I love normalizing the dimples in my butt or the lumps in my thighs or my back fat or my stretch marks. I love normalizing my pack ass elbows. I think it's beautiful. She is a good looking girl. She's beautiful. And for whatever reason, why this is something of contention, because I don't get that part. And here's the thing. I don't care for the whole idea of, because everything is supposed to the lives matter, right? I'm not gonna get into the whole argument of that. My thing is, why is it about mattering? The thing is, accept people and don't hold anybody back. Such a simple concept. But some people don't want to have that. And honestly, I really feel like social media has just gotten it is like recess all over again in high school and middle school. It's like middle school all over again. It just feels, it's petty, it's amateur, it's immature, honestly. But I feel like there's a lot of immaturity on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. The thing is, TikTok's just supposed to be playful anyway and fun for the most part. And then when things are getting political because of the riots and the looting and the protesting, which has been mostly peaceful, but there are a number of cases, if you look online, that you see that has not been always that way, but that's what happens. But in this case here, it's like, there's just some people, if you can't accept them for who they are, I mean, you don't have to be, it's not even need to be like a tolerance. It's just like, it's just like, accept it for what it is. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to like it, but accept the fact that it's reality. It's just the way things are. I mean, we have to realize that we're not going to be, everything's going to stay the way it is. We obviously, things obviously change and obviously things evolve, but where we are now, I mean, things are moving so fast at such a rapid pace. And it's just unfortunate they're going to see things like this. But again, I look forward to seeing all the women on Instagram. And I'll tell you what, when I see a girl and I think she looks good in an outfit, Fashion Nova, I credit those girls. I credit the people that make the outfits for the girls like that. Hey, if they feel sexy and they feel beautiful, it makes women happy. What is the role of making women happy? Okay, so you might feel like they might be a little delusional. Their weight might be a problem. How they carry themselves. What will happen to them down the line? Health. Yeah. Well, if they're going to a doctor, and I would just only hope that every woman is healthy and happy. And I also would hope that most women would not want to feel like, you know, if they decide to go ahead and gain weight because they just feel they don't feel good about themselves. I would hope women don't feel like that. I mean, because that's one thing that happens. I know for me, it was always like that. Weight was because, food tasted good when other things didn't feel so good. Food made me feel good, and it still does it today. But I know what it's going to do to me if I eat too much of it, and that's what happens. And that's still a problem. That's an ongoing thing every day. It's like addiction. It is an addiction. And I don't know. I don't understand where people get are just, that's, but again, that's normal. I know people are going to just like, they're going to go and put out lash out of people that, they might have more attention, more popularity, something that they want. Again, the words that we're have and have nots kind of conversation where it is something to be nice to be said that when I see Instagram influencers on and I see girls that like are, they're locked up in Fashion Nova or they're getting makeup lines or whatever they're getting. And they have a lot of people that are appreciating them. I mean, one thing I would hope for is there are more guys. Don't be afraid to be, there's no longer any reason to be afraid if you like a girl who's big. There's nothing wrong with that, man. That's a way of life now. That's a whole acceptance I'm hoping for is that more guys are willing to just go and say, yeah, I love you. You're beautiful. There's a lot of women I find like that way. I mean, just it's what it is. Um, and I think more people just need to feel that way.